All right, guys. Another one be this. Abati, his reaction this morning over the continuous competition, comparison between the satanic APC and other parties in Nigeria was brilliant. I thought I should bring this to you guys to see what Abati want talk. How APC, what this our elites are currently fighting for. My party is better than yours, mine is better than yours, but they don't care about the people. On this particular video, you're going to be listening to Abati reactions from APC people, you know, yesterday on Arise. The last video of this video, no miss am, is coming from two satanic, useless, hopeless Edolites. Yes, from my state, from Edo State. What did I say? The last video of this video on I want to watch is coming from two useless Edo boys. But I want you to watch this video. Let's watch it together.
2 years to 2027, the professional political elite, whether it's ADC or it's Labour Party, they are already talking about 2027. So who is talking about governance? We have Wike holding Thanksgiving, saying he's more important than Amechi. You have Zulum saying you will not leave APC. You have all kinds of, what is the IQ of these people? We should start taking the IQ of these political elements. Nobody is talking about the Nigerian people. And then they just embarrass intelligent people with stupid talks every day. Can we just focus on governance? Who cares about APC, ADC, Labour Party, whatever, and the individual ambition of people with very low IQs? Our focus should be on what will interest the Nigerian people and how the Nigerian people will be better served. So all this talk about ADC says somebody is jittery, APC says, what is all that rubbish? Who are these guys? Did they even go to school? No, I'm saying that we begin to question the IQ of the people who lead Nigeria and who lead Nigeria in various sectors. Don't we see people in Japan? Don't we see people in the United States? Don't we see people in the UK? And then we are saddled, the hapless people of Nigeria, with persons who are far less intelligent than the people they lead. This is the problem. You spoke the other day, that's Rufai, about Division 11, yes, running Nigeria. Yeah. This is the problem.
10th 11 now.
Oh, you said 10th 11.
Chino Achebe in the 80s said 5th 11. Our 5th 11.
You added 5 more to it.
I am saying today we are being run by the 10th 11 of Nigeria.
These are the same people that want to rescue Nigeria. You are Minister for Interior here. To go and get a international passport, you will spend weeks and months and years before you get the international passport. But look at a young boy. Look at a young boy. See what he has done. Within hours, you got your international passport. And yet, you come and tell us Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are angry with you for not making it possible for us to have an international airport international passport as quickly as possible. Nigerians are angry with you. Nigerians are what? Angry with you. How can Nigerians not be angry with you? Today, in 1999, you are in this party. In 2006, you are another party. In 2014, you moved to another party. In 2019, you came back to another party. That 2025, you are moving to another party. To rescue who? You want to rescue your stomach. It's not Nigeria you want to rescue. So shouldn't tell ourselves the simple truth. Some of you have sympathy for somebody you don't know. I'll say it. And that's where he nearly made us to make a mistake. He said Peter Obi will be president. President where? Some of you don't know somebody just out of emotion. For 8 years, he was governor. He never conducted local government election. Never. That time Nigerians were not angry. Nigerians were happy that he refused to conduct local government election. 8 good years you were governor. That one was democracy. That's why you define it to be democracy. Only you, governor of all the local government. And none of you ask questions. Now they will come out and begin to talk. Democracy is not working. But you worked under your own, staying alone. To be chairman of local government, to be governor, only one man. The time has passed, they won't have the opportunity again. You say you form coalition for 18 months, which means the president was in office for 6 months. It's time for they cannot stay out of power. Unfortunately, they have stayed out. They will come back. They will not come back. If Tinubu's government will not work, I will not support.
Mr. Felix Moka, thank you very much for joining us. Well, the coalition, they say the ADC is a dead party, and that is not a party that has not done anything. And Ralph Nwosu says, well, he's committed to Nigeria. That's why he yielded a platform for this your party that is not meeting Nigeria's expectations to be pushed aside. And there is a project that the alliance, the coalition is committed to. What do you have to say to Nigerians? Because he says it looks like you people are really under pressure, big pressure, and it looks like you people are jittery in the APC, very jittery. Mr. Moka, can you hear me?
Thank you very much, Doctor. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for having me today. No, the All Progressives Congress, APC, is not jittery, has no reason to be jittery at all. We're not jittery because the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is the leader of our party, is doing exactly what Nigerians elected him to do. He is standing tall and standing strong for Nigeria. He's voting with all fingers of his hands for the progress and prosperity of Nigerians. This president, unlike any other president that has come through generations of presidents in our country, decided upon his swearing in that some of the most acerbic challenges confronting our country must be confronted with seriousness and with total devotion. He summoned the political will, which no other president has done before him, to confront those challenges. And today, 2 years on, we have a whole lot to say about the outcomes, at least preliminary outcomes, of this bold, determined effort of this president. Now, I just listened to a part. I didn't hear all of the interview with Mr. Ralph Nwosu. And it's really pitiful because, even though the so-called ADC, the choice of the platform ADC was made just a few days ago. Dr. Ruben Abati, you will recall that this judgment by these characters who have now constituted themselves into the ADC began very early on in the life of this administration to vilify this government and in fact issue a report card that this government has not in fact met the expectations of Nigerians. Even in the first few days of this administration, individually, they all came to that conclusion. So look, this is a predetermined judgment. It is not a judgment that follows an examination where you have an assessment over a constitutional term of 4 years to say whether or not the president has succeeded. Even now, today, we just barely, over the 2-year mark for this government. And some of these individuals have already decided for themselves, by themselves, and in their own interests, that this president has in fact not met the expectations of Nigerians. That is all dubious and is bogus. Bogus in the extreme. Now, let me just say this, that all of the faces you see who parade themselves as members of the ADC coalition, look very closely at them. Discover the tribal marks on their faces, whatever birth marks they have on their faces. Keep it in your mind, my fellow compatriots. These are many of the architects of Nigeria's misfortune that has now become totally generational. They are the architects of Nigeria's economic stagnation. They are the architects of Nigeria's, incredible dimensions of corruption and underdevelopment and extreme poverty. These are the men, especially, I don't want to bring women into it so far, but these are the men who, constructed what this president today is trying to solve. Now, let me say this. This president has only been the governor of Lagos State. He's been operating in the Southwest. He's never been on the national stage, never, to my knowledge, never held any political position on the national stage. This is his first time of emerging on the national stage as president. Yet, the people who have occupied and saturated the political stage nationally today dare to suggest that this president is the reason Nigeria is on its knees. Now, let me say this, Doctor. Nigeria is no longer on its knees. They brought Nigeria to its knees. But Nigeria, by virtue of the commitment of this president, has decided that no longer will Nigeria, crumble to fall on its knees. Nigeria has arisen. Our economy has arisen. The hope for Nigeria for the future has arisen. And I don't think that anybody like Ralph Wosu has any locus to come speak to the incredible moment that we're living through. This is a historical moment. And I think that anyone who loves Nigeria must pay attention and support this president because he's doing what no other president has done. He has jettisoned popularity, the need to be popular with Nigerians because he's putting Nigeria first because we're all Nigerians. So when he puts Nigeria first, he puts Nigerians first. Our collective best interest first. And I think that that's really where we are, and which is why we are not concerned about any kind of coalition, whether under the ADC or under ADA or any other nomenclature that they choose. We're not concerned about that. We're simply focused on governing. And I think by the fullness of this term, Nigerians will be self-evident that this president loves this country and means well for this country.
You want to know how daft we are in Africa? You don't need to go too far. You see, they are doing Thanksgiving. They pay different television stations with millions of naira to go and do Thanksgiving in church for inaugurating projects that are paid for by taxpayers' money. They are in church. Watch them live in church. Look at it. Thanksgiving for FCT projects inauguration. Live. This is live TV program. That means the program, they paid for it with your money, with my money. because they have commissioned less than 100-kilometer roads. Look at them in church. Look at pastor about to start preaching, start talking about what is abroad. You that you live abroad, is this normal to you? Look at them in church doing Thanksgiving for project less than 100-kilometer roads. So children are at home, teachers and have not been paid. Staffs, they just called off their strike for underpayment for no welfare. But they have paid this so many TV stations to come and do Thanksgiving. There they will pay offering, they will pay 10% tithe of our ad-end taxpayers' money. Is this not mental? When you check their brain, how do you explain things like this? You that you live abroad, or you live even in Ghana or in Togo, do they do this? Is this normal? You ask yourself, for just commissioning few flyover bridges, roads that are less than 100 kilometers, you are now doing, just for inauguration of projects, you are in church doing Thanksgiving. Abba, my people, how are we going to get out of this mess? This is a total mess. This is a mess that we don't even want our unborn children to meet this kind of mess. This how do you explain this? How much they are spending on media alone? How much the money that can pay teacher school fees, the money that can buy MRI machine for our hospitals, they are spending it in church, on TV station like program, doing Thanksgiving on what? Thanksgiving on inauguration, project inaugurations. How did we get here in our country? How? They are reading Bible, reading everything. How many industries have they created? Can you imagine this nonsense? Can you imagine? How does it sound to you? Even you that you are local, that you haven't been here before. Does it sound good? What a country there was a country.
Oh, Baba, we love you.
Baba, we love you.
Baba, we love you.
The light of Nigeria.
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 Baba, we love you.
Baba,
we love you.
The city boy.
We love you so much.
The city boy.
We love you, Baba.
No man can challenge you.
Oh no.
No man can challenge you.
No matter.
2027 is 100% possible. Asiwaju.
Edo is for you.
Asiwaju.
Edo is for you.
Asiwaju.
Edo is for you.
Asiwaju.
2.5 billion votes.
Asiwaju.
2.5 million votes.
Asiwaju. The light of Nigeria.
No matter.
The matter.
It's very sad to see that this is where we find ourselves in this country, especially the youth, the two useless boys who now listen to where end this video. Tell me, these people, what they are doing. Are they doing it for the betterment of the country or for their satanic, selfish interest? The problem we have in the country, I've said this so many times, is not just the government, but the citizens. What do I know? This is NAIJA Watch Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigeria time. Let's continue to talk about the things that's affected you and I. Take care, guys, and bye for now.